Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Cleveland Browns.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
Yeah, and then we rename it to be their district name district name W2 or West. Yes.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt.
Yeah, I mean, it's easy to change them either way. And then, because you're going to be filing an append file.
They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and
yeah, so I don't think it matters, honestly, as far as submitting it to the system, to the West Virginia website. I don't think it matters. Where it's going to matter is when you're doing the append.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
89. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
I don't think it would hurt to try that first in the system and see what happens.
Back to throw. Wyatt. And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, and you got to remember, she's redesigned, and she's not looking at the report the way you are to see if it's pulling in all the different districts.
On the 6-yard return, and the Jaguars go on offense, first down.
Yours is going to be like Ohio, where it's got to pull in all the districts into that append file, and you have a report showing you what was pulled in.
At the 39-yard line. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
So if you want to share your screen, I'll be happy to be a set of eyes, but
when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20.
Not right now, no.
Magic number. 20-point score.
No, I got both of them lunch. I got him started on his next set of schoolwork, and at this point, it's just a matter of giving him a little bit of time, and then I'll go check on him again.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Yeah.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers.
So let me join the meeting here. I'm sorry if you hear the TV in the background. I've got the inauguration on just for shits and giggles.
Prescott from the gun on third. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside. If my scouting report on these DBs,
Lily, go play, honey. Okay, I'm working right now.
Man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the
I'll be up in a little bit.
I actually love the flexibility of these punters. They're leg drive, able to get it way up in the air. And that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
The Browns drive about to get started as the season winds down and you look at them in totality. You know, the offense
I see you typing stuff just like you did yesterday.
I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offense.
Yeah, all that header stuff.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football because, as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. I don't know if you make a change, a quarterback, running back, tight end, it doesn't matter. Get better players, better system so they can play to the standards of the defense, and the win column will result.
Well, click print setup for now. Choose. So uncheck that box. It says, yeah, uncheck that box.
On second down, Wyatt. That ball complete to Isabella. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. He'll get only 3 there.
But hey, you're fixed.
With a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that
glad
an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay,
glad I could be of service.
I really enjoyed
Yeah, just imagine the possibilities if I'm that good.
Stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
Let's take it inside his own 40. And a 7-yard return following a punt.
You don't have this typed out in that where you can just copy paste?
And that will come the offense as they take over.
You don't have this typed out where you can just copy paste?
To start their next drive. And they're coming off.
Yeah, but you could put it in that same Word doc you had yesterday.
And go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked,
Go to something else.
And maybe try and find one of those special plays for one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jackson. There he goes right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
Looks good to me.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. The tackle made by the linebacker, Joe Schobert.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9.
Yeah, that's why you got to turn the video off.
A pass underneath for Fournette.
So
4 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, we'll go to the room.
I feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there.
Turn music on. Listen to music while you're doing it.
And sometimes against that, you can get
I'll come up soon.
Back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down.
Sunflower.
Here's Prescott. And they get him.
I don't remember. I'll have to look, Grayson. I don't remember. You can ask it to play it and see what it plays.
Pickup of 17.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Right back to him for 10 more and a first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the
looks like it worked to me.
last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 15 yards on the play, first down.
And the Jaguar first down.
They'll throw again. Prescott. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
From the red zone now, Prescott. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. From 19 yards away. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have
it's your masked file.
running ability.
Josh Lambo now for the point after.
Start out star.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied.
And that second one down, or third one down, was just created today.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he returns this to the 22.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So now before you do anything, double click it, open it, make sure there's no spaces.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
On second down now, it's Hunt. And he'll get about 3 as he takes.
Yeah, and if not, it's not hard to change the to a
That's
text.
a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And that will be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And possession will switch hands, first and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Jaguars.
No, but it may end up not sending you one.
And he's got this down almost
because it may be looking at the email that's on file with that account.
Good enough for a Jags first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long. because he's just going to speed right past them.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this.
You can try, but I don't think it's going to make a difference.
On this drive so far, 3 plays, 3 first.
Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. DJ Chark with another touchdown, number 24 on the year.
I'm willing to bet that it's sending it to, even though you put it there, since it's not linking that account to that email address, it's not sending it.
14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Jaguars 14.
I doubt it, but
Josh Lambo to kick off.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20.
Oh, got what?
As he's marked down officially at the 21.
maybe she set up the account under you and you didn't know it.
About to get started. That 7-0 lead of theirs is short-lived as they've now given up
No,
two
I'm
straight
kidding.
touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them
Come
down
on,
the
Grace.
first time? Get back to something close
ABC
to
order.
that.
Which one would come first in the alphabet between
That
those?
was a really nice job by them
I
picking up the
don't,
run
I don't
blitz
know
and
though, Daddy,
attempting
if
it
it's
and
saying they
blocking
should
it
both
and
go
turning
No,
together.
this list is separate,
A lot of
this list
times you
is
think
separate.
if you
Because I
blitz
was
a running play,
confused a
you're
lot.
gonna
Okay,
smother
do you
it.
understand what to
A
do?
lot of the blitzers, they
Yeah.
come in a little
Okay,
bit high.
so which one would
They
come
don't have
first in
great
the alphabet?
leverage, and they're easily
Correct.
blocked and turned to the side.
They'll run with Hunt on second down. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the
Is
sense
it? Okay,
the
come
next
here.
time he has that opportunity,
Two things.
keep it himself and get to the perimeter.
First off, right on the
Probably
line,
back a
that
little
looks
bit
like
of
crap.
apology on that one, huh?
Fix it.
The run got 4. Now they
And
need
then
a
once is
second and
next. You're
6.
correct.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Kareem Hunt, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And his kick is good.
That ties the game at 14.
Grayson,
Tied at 14.
get your paper done.
Sends this one away.
You still have to write out the spelling list.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up-and-down-the-field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
First down, Prescott. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Yeah, I'm here.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to
W2s for West Virginia.
that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
On the play. First down, Jaguars.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
Uh-oh. That means somebody's West Virginia probably had 2019 instead of 20.
From the gun. That one complete. He finds Shark. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10.
Yeah, that's possible.
A good pickup there, 22. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Yeah, give me a second.
They'll run with Smallwood. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2.
Southern has... Yep, they did it wrong. It says RE 2021.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
So we need to we can look at it. Exactly.
Here's Prescott. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Yep, and that means you have to do all this shit over again.
And the Jaguars have moved out in front. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide that they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you're doing. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
14.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
I'm going to delete her Cerberus one now.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone.
I just reached out to her, so I'll let you know. What?
I'm still doing my work, but do I have to attend a meeting?
Yes, it's a live meeting. So go, just like you did your other one. I'll come up before it starts.
Less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up first and 10 at the 41-yard line. Following the interception, here's Prescott. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That'll be a pickup of 29 yards there. And it'll give them a fresh set of downs. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And this one is right down Broadway. But hang on, a flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the points.
To kick off for Jacksonville.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. So we are at halftime here on Christmas Eve.
Grayson.
As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coach.
Oh, is that you, Lily?
Sports halftime report. Coach.
Nothing. I was verifying that was you over there.
Lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Second half beginning with a run from Fournette. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
From the 30 on second down, Prescott. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in the second half. Instead, it's third down.
Third down. And 6 yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. A give to Smallwood out of the gun. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
He was brought down.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
And now the throw taken in by Chark. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it from route.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Albert Okuebuna, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Jaguars add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion, it felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me, and they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock too with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. But sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. On second down, it's Hunt, and he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards here.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A rough go there.
Considering I'm the only other one in the meeting, yeah, you have to.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run.
Gotcha.
They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
Oh, joy.
33-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Again, it's It's Fournette. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
And it brings up third down.
Throwing, Prescott. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he takes this way down, deep into Cleveland territory. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up the first and goal.
I'm not sure how this drive's
I went ahead that I needed to get ready on the heel.
Picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
I ran all the way here so quick.
Fournette, and not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and that'll bring up a second and goal.
The 7-yard line.
Here's Smallwood. He's got it on the draw. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
You always hide in the same spot.
I hide it under the pool table one time.
Yeah.
And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown.
And Mama, do you know why I don't?
There.
Yeah.
Do you know why I don't go on the dog bed? Because it has dog
And the
slobber.
Jaguars had 6 to
I
their
do
lead.
not want to sit on dog slobber.
And getting it done on 3rd and goal. A lot
Like
of
my
times
knee
that's a
just
passing
went
play.
in dog
Kicker
slobber.
just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Oh, I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line. That's what we are.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. These guys had to punt.
He's
their
fine.
last
I'm coming up in a
possession.
few
That's become
minutes.
Too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Operating from the gun, Wyatt. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Kareem Hunt. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. Fielded in the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
27-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Jacksonville.
A first down throw for Prescott. He'll get that complete to Alberto. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A gain of 9.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. One quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting inside the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down. As you said earlier, this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under if they were going to have a chance.
Go up, start your spelling list, too.
That wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? Looks like they're headed towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
On second down, Smallwood. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at the Browns' 18-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
From the red zone now, they look to throw. Oh, Prescott's good. And this is picked up by the Browns.
Partner, that was a really good result. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the fourth. Now he'll let this one go. Deep left sideline. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there. And it's second down.
Grayson, you have homework.
And I got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Which one would you do?
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Okay, so I'm going to ask Ginger and Abby to see what they think. Ginger! Abby!
The Browns on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Wyatt. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there. With touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Jags take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in.
The kick is
and he's got it up and through.
So that long for them.
Jaguars 45.
You're confused with everything.
No.
Jacksonville.
Because it says right to spelling word for each clue.
Okay.
But I'm confused because like Monday, day of the week, and yeah, like January is it?
January is a what?
Oh, I didn't see
Monday would be a day of the week. My parents check this before I choose clothes for school. What do they check?
The Browns drive about to get started. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Jags grab it, and he brings this one back. A fumble return for a Jacksonville score. Gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
And the lead is now an even 30.
Makes the score Jaguars 52, Browns 22. Josh Lambo.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Yes. And I'm coming up, buddy.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. On 1st and 10, Wyatt. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete.
Mason, get up there.
What's the date?
The 20th.
Today's the 20th.
Okay.
Oh my. A slide like the video.
Let's see who this is on.
And thanks for the warning, by the way.
Yeah, watch the TV too.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On the run, this is Hunt. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Like.
Looking to throw on second down. Wyatt. This is caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal.
I don't know. We went through the redesign districts.
The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down.
Yes. That's OVESC, right? Yeah,
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
OVESC is GESC.
About what he just saw there, great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on second and third down here.
Forced out to his left. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. Jalen Reagor was the intended receiver, but now it's third and goal. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt, and he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late.
I mean, look, they're classic, aren't they?
No wonder you're
Well, they would be in their file then.
Indeed, I did, my good man. He's got the hat trick, 3 touchdowns.
I don't know. Let me look in there right now.
Did you throw yours?
I didn't have mine. You got yours. You got one of those Abe Lincoln hats.
Yeah, and that stovepipe is going right out there.
W2
For the end zone. Third time today. I think you deserve the tip of the cap.
No, there's no West Virginia. You said West Virginia? Okay, there's no West Virginia file in there. No, there's no Rita file in there either. And they're classic, so it's not something that... I don't know how that gets generated. You'd have to answer that. That's running that W2 tape or whatever.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. 2 yards on the carry there.
Yeah, good morning, Renee.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive
I now have you on the list to submit W-2s to Rita. The Shockton City School District had also requested that you submit our W-2s to Rita, but we are not on the list below. Well, that's because you don't have a file.
Trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
She said W-2s to Rita in the ticket.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Give them 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a third and about 5.
Brandon, offense, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Third down.
third down. Smallwood, space to maneuver at the 40, and all the way up to the 45-yard line. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the fourth.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed.
Lovely to me when the districts don't even know what the hell they need themselves.
I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
VANNOY. No, that would be a no. I would spell that one wrong just on purpose.
7 games, unfortunately, with this loss, they can't do it.
So now it'll be interesting to see how they respond as a team, because sometimes when you set goals, if you don't achieve them, you don't care anymore. You let everything else go. I want to see if they're going to continue to fight, scratch, claw, do whatever to try and get as many wins as possible, even if it doesn't reach their stated number.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to EASports.com. With that, we say so long from Cleveland.